This is a second test for the teppidPodcast. The Monday Pool Archives 2022. Great. Hello, welcome to the Monday Pool Archives. And this is the second extra episode for the summer 2022 Christmas special. We'll start the video in 3, 2, 1, play. Today we have Nicholas Allen with me. How are you doing, my friend?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so what can you see in this picture?
I think that is it Simon playing?
Yes, yeah, you're spot on there. And who's just broken off? Jeff Povey breaks off. We are joining the Shield 2015, which the last special episode was featured, where myself and Big Al, we lost 4-0 to Tom Jones and Ronnie Wilson. So this is later on in the tournament, in the Shield, and Jeff Povey is teaming up with a young chap called Sean Calland against Big Al and Simon. So Jeff's broken off and he's potted, I believe. No, yes, he's potted a red, and he looks like he's going yellows. What do you think to that shot, Nick?
Well, not very good because he's left a red on.
Yeah, it should give Big Al and Simon, the Little Sutton team, a chance to knock in a couple of reds here and get the ball going.
Good shot by Simon.
Well, it didn't come far enough. I mean, the footage was shattering as well, so I thought, is it stopped or is it? No, he's not come far enough there, but at least he can cover the bag up here or something. Oh yeah, it's a nice long red. Yeah, well recovered. Did we figure out we were playing black ball rules or world rules, Nick?
I'm not sure. Because nobody's playing safe. No one's played any safety shots yet.
No, we're not sure. Sean's missed, but he's not left Big Al much here. If it is black ball rules, it's important I always find, to knock as many of your colours in as possible so you've got less. And that your opponent doesn't get 2 shots that carry, so it's unlikely to clear the ball straight away if you miss, especially at this level. It's not like 9 ball. If you clear 1 to 8 and miss a 9, the opponent taps a 9 in and you lose. So Jeff's played a
Jeff shot.
Yeah, it wasn't particularly of value. Simon's covered the pocket there, so that red is finally looking like it might go in. Here's Sean Calland again at the table, son of Mark Calland, and we're at the Sharks Pool Lounge in Birkenhead, where chaps like them play in the Wirral Singles League. And if anyone's listening, no, I'm not the Andy Jackson that's currently playing in the Wirral Singles League at Sharks in 2022. I'm an Andy Jackson that played from 2008 till around this time in 2015. Jeff's powered a yellow in. What do you make to that? I feel like we're picking on Jeff a bit today.
He's not playing like he can.
No.
He's giving them plenty of chances and leaving easy shots. That Simon is just potted a red in the middle. And now on the corner red.
Well, you see that red is there over the pocket, which he put there earlier. Whereas Jeff whacking that ball in at 50 miles an hour, if he'd have rolled it, it'd have been over the pocket and he'd be able to tap it in on the next shot. Instead, it's gone near a cushion or wherever it went. Simon's played an interesting shot there, just came short on the cut in the middle, and he's tied a yellow up with the red and black, which doesn't help them. Yeah.
Not sure about that shot. Really.
Well, he's snookered him, hasn't he? Sean snookered Big Al.
Yeah, it leaves the shot off the cushion now, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's. I think that was a very good shot. He's gonna have to. It's particularly hard to get out of because he's coming off a cushion and the yellows are so close to the reds. He's completely missed them, which is not anything to be ashamed of at this level. And it means that Jeff has 2 shots. We'll see if it's black ball or world now by judging whether this is more like it. Jeff knocking them in nicely. So will these 2 shots carry, or will his turn be over when he misses for the first time? Oh yeah, that was nice. Nice double. Have you seen Jeff play in Chester this year, Nick?
Not yet, no, but I know he's playing. I haven't seen him play yet.
I understand he's playing on the Monday with the Cardises from Foxes. That's a lovely shot.
Yes.
Yeah, if Jeff could just reset himself and get into this kind of motion, I'm sure it's not his cue that's completely at fault, which he so often blames. And he's not left anything there either. It's a tough cut in the middle, and even if Simon gets it, it's going to be hard to break up the other balls.
Would you go for the part, or would you just play safe?
I'd definitely go for the part, and it doesn't look disastrously thin. It's not a give me. He's gone down the corner, down the cushion, and he's left Sean with a chance to knock a couple in here. So from the first parts of from the opening moments of this frame, who do you think are likely to come out victors in this one? The rest of Wirral team of Sean and Jeff, or Simon and Alan?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It's quite close, this game.
Yeah, I agree. We haven't seen Big Al do anything particularly interesting, have we, in this one yet? Let's see if he can get going. We are playing black ball rules.
It looks like it, yes.
Sean was total snookered there, so he's played a nice shot to knock his yellow over the middle. And again, snookered the Little Sutton team. Again, he doesn't need the cushion afterwards because it was a total snooker, or was it? Was it? Did he call total? I think it was tight. Yeah, it seems to have pleased the opposition. Yeah, good hit from Jeff up and down. Yeah. Yeah, this is Jeff's 2 different players, hasn't he? From how he opened the frame to the last few shots.
Yes.
He's left Simon a chance. Lovely long red from Simon into the corner. That's the stuff Simon is capable of.
And Simon can cut this red in the middle, if he can.
I think the footage is deceiving you a bit there, Al. Nick. The red is far past the middle pocket. He's cross-doubled it over, which isn't the worst thing. You hit the black on the way. And we'll see if Sean can. I think he's going to be looking to snooker him here. What do you think?
Probably.
Sean is not a bad replacement for Tom Jones. Tom Jones not able to play, or maybe it was Nathan Bolton that pulled out, or Ronnie. But Sean called in, and maybe as an extra, maybe as a 4th player for the night. Yeah, he's played a snooker. Simon's going to come off. I don't know if that red is frozen. It wasn't. Yeah, Big Al just keeping it contained there, which is sensible, isn't it, Nick? Because it means that Jeff can't finish these. If he did knock the red away, then Jeff would have a chance to. Although he might play the plant here. Oh, that's a lovely effort from Jeff. I didn't even think to play that. He's got a bit of experience under his hat, Jeff Povey.
Yes.
Talking about the Chester League, I believe you've signed for a new team?
Yes. The Piper.
The Piper. Where's that located?
Vickers Cross. Not far from the Centurion.
Oh yeah. That's easy to get to from the town centre.
Yes, we could do a couple more people if anybody's interested. Some good players.
Well, this is you speaking in the summer, isn't it? We record these Christmas episodes in the soaring heat,
Yes.
and then we say things like ho ho ho.
We won 5-2 on Thursday against the team at work, top of the league. The Saltley Tavern, is it?
The Saltley Tavern, yeah, and that was at home, was it? Or did you have to go?
Yes, I was at the Piper.
Yeah, very good. I will.
Nice services in the cup this week.
Right. Well,
they're currently in the Prem.
So where's that? Where is that venue?
It's nice services is in town.
And are you playing there, or are you playing at the Piper?
No, playing there.
You're playing there. Well, I'll come down and see what that's all about, Nick. That's easy for me to get to. So I'm not expecting a game, but if you're short, I'll bring my cue down. How does that sound?
Yeah.
And of course, we'll have got in touch with many of you by now, but that we think are interested in playing, because this episode will not be out until the following Christmas. So a nice finish there by Sean Calland, right?
Yes.
Simple enough. 1-0 to the rest of Wirral, and I don't think Al's achieved a legal break there, has he?
No, I don't think so. But has anybody realised? No, I don't think they have.
Well, that's it, yeah, with no actual referee.
And Jeff playing a shot like that, you'd have thought.
Sean being a bit quiet and Jeff probably being a bit oblivious, they're playing on.
I'd have had a re-rack probably.
I think Simon probably knew it was a foul, but he didn't want to give them the opportunity to get on the board, especially playing a shot like that. That's really good because it's opened things up. Red ball's in play, and he's got one kind of covering the top left corner pocket. I will give you a recap of the other matches which have taken part. He's just kind of contained them up in that corner, hasn't he? Which is fine. I mean, little Sean is not going to clear these up now.
Middle yellow. Not easy off the push, but he's missed.
He's kind of opened it up a bit in that corner, though. Yeah. I think Al can probably cover that pocket with the red off the other edge. Yeah, just like that. Nice shot. And he has got 2 shots. Yeah. He's just gonna go for the pot. Yeah. Well played, Al. Again, it's not bad because although it was inaccurate, the pace was all right, and he's kind of made it there for next time. They'll be looking to draw this level, won't they, Nick?
Yes. Jeff's going to play attacking shot, he looks like. He's spotted the red.
Attacking shot stroke deliberate foul. But
Yes.
I've always maintained that it's not a deliberate foul in terms of loss of frame foul and black ball. As long as you hit your ball first, even in old rules, then it's not a deliberate foul. And you could argue that it was playing the skill shot anyway, trying to knock his red in after Little Sutton's yellow. Simon's just knocked one of their reds onto the cushion, which is a good shot. And he's got to be having a good pop at trying to clear these up, hasn't he, Nick?
You'd have thought so.
Oh, sorry, he's reds, isn't he? Sorry, these guys are reds. Yeah, he's just kind of tried to develop something and he's not managed that. So he's going to try and probably just cut this and cover the bag. I mean, these balls are there for the taking now, though, aren't they? These yellows.
A good play would clear up here.
Yeah, it's just probably a couple of small errors on Little Sutton's side. Open up the game a bit too much too early.
It's shot by Sean, I think.
We saw Simon beat Jeff Povey 4-0 at the same time as Tom and Ronnie were playing Andy, myself and Al. So that made it 3-2 to Little Sutton. And then after that, it went into a Nathan Bolton and Ron Wilson doubles match to end what was the second part of the first day. And Big Al and Simon were able to prevail 4-1 in that one. But with two new opponents here, they're having a much harder time of things. So that made it 4-2 to Little Sutton going into this one.
Oh, wow, what are you doing, man?
Oh, yeah, he's missed. Jeff, I'm not sure if they know who's up next.
It's Jeff, isn't it?
See, Jeff, I've seen him power in long balls like this, or knock him in off two cushions or whatever. So I don't think it's safe, because all the yellows do go. That yellow happens to go past those two reds covering, or nearly covering the middle, the corner bag on our bottom right side here. Big Albion captain has decided he wants to play doubles with Simon instead of myself. He's putting me on in singles. I think after we lost our last doubles, he's fancying himself with Simon after their win. It's all down to what will happen here. Jeff's tried to cross double and nearly knocked the yellow in the middle. That was exactly what I was talking about. The kind of thing Jeff can do on you. And Ronnie is captain of the rest of Wirral team. He's chosen to play singles as well, I understand. I mean, if you were a captain of such a format, Nick, I mean, we've talked about this, what your ideal team would be to play in the Shield. Would you be looking perhaps to have your strongest player in singles, or would you be looking more into who was gelling at doubles when you were deciding who would play what?
I would discuss it with the team and see who's playing well in singles and who's playing well in doubles.
What if what if everyone said we want to play singles? But yeah, that is good.
And then I would see who I thought would be good as a partnership and who's not.
Yeah. You've got to be looking at the players which are being put on. I think if Tom Jones is playing singles, perhaps you'd either be looking to put the strongest performer on or the weakest performer at the time to kind of throw the match away and try and guarantee success in this one, wouldn't you, really? But long yellow down the side. Ooh.
I suppose it depends how confident you are on whoever you put in the singles, if they go in the singles or not.
Well, with Little Sutton winning 4-2, the pressure's kind of not really on them at the moment, so I don't think it was a big decision.
See, with the team I named for this, it's quite a strong team, so you could put anyone in the singles and they would do well.
I think it is quite often a case of who's gelling as doubles, and who's doing well at the singles are kind of two different kinds of games.
Like if it was before lockdown, it would probably be me and Mike in the doubles, because me and Mike hardly lost in doubles.
Good you can remember right from the first or second series.
We haven't played doubles. I don't think we played doubles once this season together yet.
No. Oh, nice double from Sean. Yeah, I mean, whether Sean's playing singles or doubles, it's like he's playing singles at the moment. It's not Scotch doubles. He's just getting on there and knocking balls in.
Jeff's not really helping him.
Jeff's. I mean, say Jeff, the weaker player, you could just throw him on anyway, couldn't you? And
yes.
But and just. As long as Sean gets at the table, I think Jeff is sort of gaining confidence and playing with Sean, especially because he lost 4-0 to Simon. So, Big Al's confidence is a bit down after losing doubles with me 4-0. So I guess putting Sean and Tom on in this one would be a bit too. They need the wins. So I think they've done it right. Putting Tom Jones on in the singles and Sean and Jeff in the doubles. If Jeff were playing singles, you might be potentially throwing a match away there, and Tom and Sean probably not required to beat Simon and Al on current form. Although Simon did win 4-0 against Jeff, but they're kind of making a gamble by not putting Sean and Tom on, or even Sean and Ronnie maybe, but. It's going well for them so far. 2-0 and a nice break from Sean. Although, where's a white gone? Now that's the white in the middle, isn't it? It's a lovely break. Yeah, kind of a hotbed for younger players. The Wirral, more so than chess, you'd say. You say you don't see a lot of players in the Chester Thursday League, a lot of young players.
Not really, no. Not unless the dads play or have other relatives playing.
I think with a lot.
I think this could be 3-0, Andy, the way Sean's playing.
Yeah, he's got a yellow tied up with a red and the black on the bottom cushion, but. That's always a tough shot on these tables down the cushion. But he's put him he's given him a good start there. Yeah, Sean is son of his dad, as is Tom. Dads that play pool, I know they both obviously have dads. Otherwise they wouldn't have been born. But I'll just play that too thick in the middle, unfortunately.
And his left, he's a yellow. Mind you, the way Jeff playing it, anything could happen.
Yeah, he could knock these in, he could develop everything, you never know, with Jeff. But playing with students this year, and I played in a session last week, and you're playing for 3 hours on the tables for that whole time. I think with the younger ones, they just like to be on there playing. I think to turn up to a fixture and play once, they probably don't see much use in that. I think it's only when you get older and lazier and you like the glory of just winning things, I think that's when you like playing single frame pool and just having it more of a night out rather than being on the tables the whole time. Just putting into play what you know. Yeah, nice long red down the corner from Simon. He's not got ideal position. Well, it's fine if that red does go in the middle, but it's tight. Yeah, it did go, yeah, perfect. Always tried to get down, but on an American pool table, good shot, but not on these. Although, have you seen any of the Ultimate Pool, Nick?
I'm not sure, though.
The kind of similar to black ball rules, but the tables, it's a pros that play it, and the tables are probably even better and probably play a bit more generously. They certainly break well. And people are breaking and clearing in 30 seconds. And it's all timed, very attacking rules. It's basically whoever gets the most frames in 20 minutes. And you get a 6 red shootout if the game is level after that time. And a good time for 6 red shootout, you rack 6 reds up, break them off, and a good time would be about 20-30 seconds.
They could do that with the Monday rules, really.
I think with a lot of the older players, they might not take too kindly to running around a table. But yeah, it keeps you fit. But some matches do go on a long time, don't they? So throwing in those rules or making the break harder to saying you need 4 balls past the middle of the table or something like that, and if there's a foul, just to change a turn instead of giving 2 shots, things like that. But yeah, we will see if these new rules ever make a appearance on the amateur scene. Al's played a nice safety there. I'm not sure if Jeff can get through off the cushion and pop the yellow over the corner. Sean's telling where to hit on the cushion, which is not really allowed, but we'll let it go. Yeah, you could have seen that one coming, couldn't you?
Yes.
I don't think Jeff hit where Sean was pointing. Or if he did, he probably put side on it or something. Or Sean's just pointed in the wrong place. Right, we'll Simon clear these up then. He's got 2 shots. Yeah, nice shot actually. Well, it's not the attacking option. He's put that over the pocket as a safety. Probably the right thing to do considering they're 2-0 down. Oh, he's put the black near the corner, which is fine really. Right. Any thoughts, Nick?
This is Sean, isn't it? Yeah.
He's just played a containing shot there. It wasn't a very good shot, really. He should have got it in the middle of the table if he wasn't going to go for the double.
I think Al's going to roll his went over the corner pocket, or he's going to go for the clearance here.
I don't see there's any reason for going for clearance when Sean played that shot so negatively, but I think he is. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the right choice because. Having said that, he's got lovely position down. I know it's down the long side of the table, but he's got perfect position on it. He's left over the pocket, but unfortunately.
And it's Jeff as well, isn't it? So.
Yeah, you could say Jeff's probably not.
This could be. He could play the safety shot, or he's going to be hitting hope shot. We never know with Jeff.
I think he's got to cut this in and either leave it over the pocket behind the black or pot it. I mean, that's all I can see here. But if he does cover the pocket, then it's screwed up Little Sutton's idea of going for the clearance there because it's not worked. I think the right shot would have been for Al to cover another pocket. And, that's a good shot from Jeff. I don't know if he intended that, but he knocked the black out from the corner. And he's not left. Well, he has left Simon probably a long shot on the red covering the pocket there. But it's going to be hard for him to get back up for that red where he's played this shot from. He's not got angle here. Although he's done that well, actually. In fact, yeah. But it was always going to be hard. He's exactly where he was before he played that long shot pretty much. He's going to try and dig into this and cut it in the middle. Yeah, good shot. Very good.
Why has he just stayed out and bought the black? Yeah, he can go for the middle, can't he?
Well, the yellow's covering the middle, but he's going for the long pocket. And he's missed it, but it's not far off. It puts a bit of pressure on Sean here, but he's certainly capable of clearing up these yellows. It can be a thankless task sometimes because it was a fantastic shot in the middle, but by playing such a great shot, he didn't have position on the black. He was never going to get position on the black. He needed to get a better position. Although he came up the table nicely, he needed to be in a position where he could come up.
3-0.
3-0 indeed. I'm going to come up and be on the right side of the ball. And
3-0.
And he's not done that. Yeah, 3-0 to. So this will help. If they win this one, they'll only be 4-3 down in the series. The next match would be Tom Jones and Andy Jackson, myself. Yeah, although I think that match was previously played, judging by the dates which are listed on the on my score sheet. So doubles are looking to be. I mean, Jeff and Ron beat myself and Simon earlier on in the match in the Shield, 4-2. So the doubles are looking good for the rest of the Wirral team. Simon was not as good a break as what Sean had. They're very tied up here. We'll yeah, I mean, well, yeah. I'll beat Little Tom 4-2, and that match was played before this, so it was effectively 5-2 going into this. So rest of Wirral really needed to win this one, and they're 3-0 up, looking like they're going to do it. And then the next match will be me and Ronnie in singles. Little Tom was not available on this second night, the 26th of February 2015. Jeff's knocked in a red, and he's going to try and break them up here, I think. Oh no, he's covered a pocket sort of. Good shot. And it would go down to singles again. After myself and Ronnie play, the next match would be Jeff and Big L, and then Sean and Simon Popplewell. Do you think Big L is playing well enough to beat Jeff in singles?
You'd have thought so, because as you imagine, you haven't seen much of Big Al in this, have we, really?
No, he doesn't seem. I think he's just playing safety shots, isn't he? And Simon's been the guy potting them.
Yeah, and Sean's the one who's the win the job, main job for their stuff team.
Yeah, Jeff's done all right in time.
Jeff hasn't brought anything to the game, really, has he?
Sean's made all 3 clearances, hasn't he?
Yes.
Jeff made about 3-4 balls in succession in the first 3, which were very good. But I think as long as he's not completely screwing things up, if I was Jeff, I'd just be taking it easy. Sean can finish him, just leaving Sean to it. Nice shot there into the corner, and he's got a chance at another finish. He's tied his red up there in the corner. Unless he can pull out a miracle here. Oh wow, yeah, very nice. That was a really nice shot, I like that. You see what he did there, Nick?
Yes.
Knocked the red onto the yellow, onto his red, and the red comes out. I'd never even think to play that shot, I'm learning. He's missed in the middle, but he's can keep his head held high after that visit. And Simon will probably be looking to knock a few in here, will he?
You'd have thought so.
He's got he's simple safety, so get 2 shots first. But he likes creeping those ones in the middle. Nice shot. Yeah, probably just needs a bit of confidence. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Simon the more confident of the 2, isn't he, for the Little Sutton team at the moment. And he's on a finish. This is no nonsense stuff from Simon here. And it's all about, well, firstly position here. He's come round. Oh, he's on a plant. Yeah.
Not easy though.
Not easy at all. He's gone for that one. Actually, that was even better. Yeah. Cutting that one in, coming back on for the other yellow in the pocket. Yeah, this is very impressive by Simon here. Yeah, yellow into the corner and a tough black into the middle for 3-1. Do you fancy him to make this, Nick?
Yeah, I do.
Just a bit hard, but he's not left it too bad. Who's up here? Jeff, right, okay, well, if it was Sean, I'd say he'd probably be knocking these in, but... right, so Sean's telling him to just knock onto the red. I think he's going to hit this too thick. Oh no, he's played that. He's not played it perfectly because Big L can see all of the black here, he can pot it. But if that red wasn't frozen, then he should have just knocked onto it slower and guaranteed the snooker. Long black for Big L. Well, it's there for Simon if Sean doesn't finish these here.
Yeah, but if Sean's going to go for the thing, he doesn't go first snooker again.
Well, you can't get the snooker very easily here because he's missed the red. Because one red was directly in front of the other. Simon's got a long black, but if he's playing as well as he looks to be, he's going to have no problems here just tapping this black in. Long range, yeah, no problems. 3-1, a big handshake there. Yeah, big woo as well, probably. Right, the comeback's on. Can they do it?
Yeah, you'd hope so, wouldn't you?
If they win this, they'll only be one match off winning the Shield for the fourth time. And Simon's first time. Yeah, Big Al's happy with his partner's efforts there. But Big Al did well to knock the previous shot near the pocket. Yeah, I think inconsistency was Simon's thing. I think if he plays like this all the time, he'd be higher up the rankings.
Yeah, he's got to be played ball now, isn't he?
He'd probably be getting county level if he was...
He's playing snooker now, isn't he? Not playing ball.
That'll probably help him in some ways when he gets back onto the pool. You see his kind of cue in action. Looks a bit like he's throwing the cue after the shot sometimes, but I'm sure with a bit of coaching that could be rectified. Because a lot of people that Simon did play with as students are doing quite well, aren't they? People like Rich Towers and Matt Barnes, people like that. Chris Harper, obviously. Whereas James seems to be doing very well at the moment. I remember knocking him out of a tournament at Riley's, one which Mick Hill was playing in. But he seems to be quite high up in the merits for the first division, from what I can see, the Premier League. Again, it's a bit of a damp squib of a break from Jeff. The white's going to be going if he cuts this in. He could break some balls up, but he's potted a red, but he's got to be trying to get a yellow in here. He hasn't got a red. And in black ball, if you potted a red off the break, you need to pot another red. You do not guarantee that colour just by playing a safety in your next shot, do you, Nick?
No.
So how did you get on at your first match for the Piper on Thursday?
I won my game.
And you beat the opposition?
Yeah, 5-2.
Yeah, that's great.
They were Colton League top, they were then.
So which team is this?
We were playing the Saltney Tavern.
Saltney Tavern, that's right, because they were up there near the Cheshire, the team you used to play for.
Yes.
And I think the Anchor were quite high up as well.
Yeah, I thought it was the Saltney Anchor. There's only one Saltney team in our league now.
So the Anchor came down to play at your place. So you're playing those guys again, were you?
Yes.
Yeah, which was a match I was at a few weeks ago. So
yeah, they were surprised to see me.
Yeah, but they didn't question your decision to leave, did they?
No, they didn't. They said they said I was wondering. They said they didn't think I'd last there for very long.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they were all chatting to me.
So which one did you play?
Nick.
You played another guy called... Yeah, I can't remember who that is.
Who did he play? Oh, I can't remember who he played. Who played when I played in Cheshire, I can't remember.
Did he win his game or?
No, he played me. I beat him.
Oh no, I mean, did he win his game when you played the Cheshire? When they played you at the Cheshire?
No, I
No.
think he lost.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's good to know that I'm sure there was no trouble there this time, so
No, there
that's
wasn't.
good to hear.
Yeah, the Piper, when they got to the Piper, they were all saying they don't like the Cheshire team as well. Because apparently the week before, the same thing happened with them.
Ah, I got you. So your team is currently where in the league?
Fifth.
Fifth, oh gosh, so it's going to be a heck of a match when you play the Cheshire, right?
Yeah.
Did you leave on good terms though, as good as can be really though?
With the captain, yeah.
With Gaz, yeah, okay.
With Gaz and Elliot, who you didn't meet because he wasn't there.
Yeah. Because there's a player that plays for you, plays for the Kiel student team, doesn't he, as well?
Yes.
So, Sean's knocking in some balls nicely again. Yeah, came out nicely.
Yeah, Sean again. Oh dear.
He's
Big Al will be panicking now, don't he?
He'll be he'll be glad of that. Yeah.
Big Al will believe he can't finish it this time.
I think pool and snooker, they typically have more trouble during a match than other sports. I think probably because alcohol's involved. I think that's a big contributing factor.
Yes.
But I think there's a lot of egos as well in pool, isn't there?
Yes, I think there is, yes.
Whereas something like dominoes, where games are a lot more to do with, well, I'm not saying pool isn't a fair bit to do with luck, but if you're playing a game based entirely on luck, then I'm sure it's a lot more friendly. Because people know that they're not really any better than the people they're playing. Ooh, we've gone round.
Jeff gets 2 shots away here.
Gone round the houses and put the white in the corner, in the middle.
Simon to go. So
Well, he's going to take advantage of this, and if he can pot like he was before, maybe start by cutting this red in the middle pocket. Well, having said that, he's got 2 shots that don't carry, so maybe just develop that ball on the cushion in the first shot, or one at the. Yeah, well maybe see what happens here. He thinks that's a plan. Yeah, that was a plan. Yeah, got position. Big Al keeps looking at us at the camera. Give him a wave. All right, Al. That's a bit disappointing. Wasn't easy, but it's not going to be easy for Sean either, knocking this yellow in. Yeah, he's missed the think up.
I think we know what's coming now from Big Al. Snooker.
Yeah, I think just to drop on that red and just knock it out a bit, the red which is on the cushion, just drop it dead weight and just snooker him. No, he's tried to be a bit too clever there. I think he's left Sean
It's not Sean though, is it? Jeff to go.
Oh, he's left Jeff a cut of the yellow anyway into the middle, or I mean, it's not a snooker. I mean, I've seen worse shots, and it would have been very nice if he got it, but I think you want to be bringing that red out because you don't want it to be there. If you bring it out, it'll go in the middle next time. Looks like he has got the snooker. Jeff's going off. Yeah. And he's got it in the middle again. I mean, in 9-ball you have a 3-foul rule where if you foul 3 consecutive times, you lose a match. And I was playing somebody at 8-ball who was more of a 9-ball player, and he thought that the 3-foul rule stood in World Rules 8-ball pool. So he was trying to snooker me all the time, and then I told him that you're not going to win by 3-fouling me because it's not a thing. But I think if it was, I think Simon or Big Al would just be snookering Jeff again and they'd win the game. Certainly love that to get back to 3-2. Simon's played a premature. That's not a very good shot. He's oh gosh, that's Dyson with death going in the corner pocket there. Simon just hit a red and it's not gone into a potting position. He's just thought about using that red to set up the shot, but he's not thinking about where he's putting the red. Can you get this thing cut in? I think he probably will. The black's close to it, but yeah, lovely. And if he puts this red, then it is that last red, which is a problem. Very long fingers there, Simon. Certainly will help his game. Yeah, this is by no means easy now for Sean, but it's certainly makeable. You're going to have to put this in with a bit of draw, but maybe. Yeah, I'd have just been screwing that in and then getting position on the black a lot closer to what Sean would have had. It's his ideal position here, pretty much, Wirral. Run this red into the middle with the top. Yeah. Yeah, well, he didn't have the angle to go the other way, but he's either got a very thin cut in the middle or put the red down the cushion. If he misses, he covers a pocket where the black's going, so that'd be fine. He's not done that. It's not a good shot, but he's not left it. Right, is Jeff going in off on this one, Nick?
No, Jeff is trying to whack it.
You can see me setting the balls up there. It looks like I'm playing Ronnie. This is my singles match against Ronnie. Looking to get another score on the board for Little Sutton. Right, if he whacks it, where's a white going?
Who knows?
Oh my god. Did he actually cut that in?
It looks like it, yes.
Is that the white? No, I see yellow on the table. He has gone in off. I thought that was impossible cutting that because yellow was the other side of the yellow, and it was on the cushion. And we couldn't see because his head was in the way, and that would have been impossible. It would have been literally impossible to cut it in. It's the white he's put in, which is still quite remarkable how he's done that. But yeah, 3 and offs on a row. And in 9-ball, that would be loss of frame, Jeff Povey. So Little Sutton have a chance to get back into it. Would you say this is because Sean's not been as good in this match, or Jeff's been quite a bit of a liability, or what?
I think Sean struggled playing with Jeff.
So do you think that's due to Sean not performing very well in this frame, or do you think it's because Jeff was a liability with 3 consecutive fouls?
Because Jeff's given 3 fouls away, and it's now 3-2. Simon's carrying Big L at the moment.
Yeah, well, Big L's playing a wise game, really. He's playing some good containing shots. He's playing a nice 1 or 2 snookers and leaving it to Simon to knock the balls in, which is fine, really. But I think Ali is capable of playing them as well. He's probably not playing as well as Simon today, but I think I wouldn't say that the ability was as different as Jeff and Sean's is.
It's like Big Al's breaking now.
See if he can see if he can whack him. As we see Ronnie knock a few balls in on the other table in the first frame against me. That's better break. Well, only just though.
Has anything gone down?
No, at least reds aren't tied up with yellows this time. Yellows look nice. I'm sure Jeff's going to knock in a yellow here. Is he saying it's not his shot, it's Sean's? Or is he just discussing it with Sean? I know he's going the other way. I mean, it's a harder shot, but oh dear, yeah. I mean, really there, you just want to be making sure you get the best colour. You don't want to be playing a harder shot and missing it. And he wasn't even close with that one, was he, Nick?
No.
His confidence is down a bit. He played that far too hard. But on the plus, if there is a plus out of that, then it means that Big Al and Simon haven't got an easy yellow here. Have I played something quite erratic on the other table? I can't see. But I know that I've still got all 7 yellows left. And Ronnie has 3 reds, provided nothing's in the top left corner of the table. Ronnie's played a nice shot there to knock his red into a potable position. Can you see that other table, Nick, or is the footage a bit difficult?
Yeah, you can see the table. Ronnie's spotted a red.
He's got a nice angle there as well to break up in the middle and probably free the black in his last red. Right, so Simon's going for this yellow here, which I'd say, yeah, fair enough. That's probably the easiest one. Just drop it in, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's playing confidence. He can afford to play a bit more powerful and get position. Ronnie's gone in off on the last red, see if I can do anything with these yellows. Oh, he likes cutting those yellows in the middle, Simon.
Simon's just missed a yellow in the middle.
Yeah, I'll probably take that, at least it's there for next time, but yeah,
So it's left a red on for sure.
There's 2 or 3 balls that don't go there on the yellows, but there's still better balls than the reds. You've got 2 on the cushion there, reds. See what you can do though. I mean, there's a red on the other side which you can get onto. Screw back, and yeah, it's tough here for Sean. You probably cover the middle bag as well. At least. Yeah, I'm not really sure that did anything. Just not the Simon Owl's out, red out a little bit. I've played a bit of a dodgy shot there. Okay, yeah, Big Owl.
Big Owl's potted.
Yeah, what, you mean he's drunk or he made a ball?
He's made a ball.
Okay.
Now he's played a safety shot.
Yeah, he shot's a safety shot with the blowing reds the way they are. But he can still cut this red. Jeff could cut the red back or play red in the middle. Wow, there we go. Lovely shot from Jeff. All of a sudden he just pulls out a great shot like that. Exhibition stuff. It's just low percentage pool, isn't it? It's a low percentage shots, but when you do make them, they look very flash. But because he knocked in a long, beautiful red, developed a ball at speed, but he's going to make that probably 1 in 3 times, if that. Okay, he's missed the simpler red into the middle, into the corner, and. Right, so it's 4-3 now, isn't it? Or is it 3-3 now?
3-2.
Oh, it's 3-2, yeah. So here's a chance to level it, right, for Simon. And these positions, well, if he's grunted, he's kind of made it a lot harder for himself. He's going to have to go for the long yellow. I think he is grunted. Just lost a white ball a bit there. Yeah. Where's the black going? Oh dear.
4-2.
I think that's your lot. Well, we'll keep watching because there's more stuff to happen here. But that's it. Sean and Jeff prevail. Simon, I wouldn't say he's let the team down. I think he's done well on the whole thing. But yeah, his mistake cost him there in the end. I think he's just missed it and he's not the black in. Any shots which are at pace and a bit inaccurate could always occur that way. I mean, the black wasn't even really near the pocket, was it, Nick?
No.
Yeah, just one of those things. It does so well to come back into it because we've seen about 3-4-0s in this tournament already, haven't we? And it looked like it was going to go that way. But they came back from 3-0 to 3-2, so... Yeah, good performance on the whole from Simon and Al. They kept their patience. Simon made a nice few balls, which was nearly an extremely good finish in one of the games. And Big Al held his own. Probably a little bit of class, a little bit more class from Big Al. Maybe a couple of tighter safeties where he's develop his balls out into free space a bit more might have helped him, but Big Al didn't do anything particularly bad, did he, Nick, really? He didn't.
No. Not
like Jeff did in the previous frame. Jeff threw that game away for them with 3 fouls. But if that hadn't gone in, would you have backed Big Al and Simon to win that match?
Yeah, the way they were coming back, yes.
Yeah, I probably agree with you because I think Sean kind of was off the boil, wasn't he, a bit? I think Jeff's fouls got to him. Although we did see Jeff coming back into it. So that might have helped Sean's confidence to get higher, thinking, yeah, I'm with a good enough performer here. We see Big Al and Jeff playing the next match in singles. We're just going to watch the start of this one. But we'll see, won't we? We'll see what Jeff's like. And we see if Al can be a bit more attacking, a bit more... See if he can make more things happen, knock a few more balls. See if Jeff will continue to play like he had in the last frame, picking up a bit. Oh, there's me very nearly going off on the other table. Is this still the first frame? Oh, it's taking its time. Jeff, yeah, I expected him to pot that yellow. I didn't think he played this. I don't think Jeff is. I think he'll take the ball over the pocket if it's going, but I don't think he's. I think he just likes to pot Jeff, doesn't he? More often.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with that yellow into the middle on the other table. I wasn't sure it'd go. I'm not sure if this yellow cuts into the middle. Right, here's Al. He's developed a couple of balls there. And left Jeff, diddly squads. Yeah, right. I think I missed that. Ronnie's back on. Okay, there's Al covering the pocket again. I'm sure he'll be quite happy to take the pockets if Jeff doesn't want him, won't he, Nick?
Yes.
Yeah, well, nice. Here we go. Yeah, Jeff is playing better than what he was in the second and third, and maybe fourth or fifth frames in the previous one. And Ronnie leaving himself the red. Right. This is a skill shot attempt here, whacking the yellow into the red. Yeah, I've seen worse. That means that Al's got to be... I think he knows that Al's not going for it. He hasn't got Simon with him now. So he's got to try and force something. He can't just play save the whole match. He's going to have to knock these balls out. There he did, sort of. See if he covers a bag here, that'd be very negative. No, he's gone for it. Right. Red into the middle, maybe. Cut the red in to the corner. Yeah, fine. It's just positions not there for him. It's a thin cut. Yeah, I don't think that was ever going. Jeff has a chance of clearing these up. He's run that through. He's gone in. Right, first foul for Jeff Povey.
Was that not a push shot anyway?
I think you're probably right, yeah. In black ball rules, yeah, I think push shots are a thing, aren't they? So, I mean, it's hard to say. I probably wouldn't be calling him on that one as a ref. I'd probably be wanting him to sort of... I don't think I'd be... Yeah, I'd probably say no, it wasn't a push shot, but it didn't help him, did it? Put it that way. He folded it through into the pocket. I've just drawn a yellow back. Well, I finally get the first frame on the board against Ronnie. We'll see. I mean, if these matches both go in the favour of Little Sutton, then that's it. That's a shield won for them. I've put the black in. Is the white going to turn up? Is it going in the middle? No, yeah, 1-0 to me against Ronnie. So, Big Al has another chance now. Right, unfortunately, it's going to be hard to get a position. He did very well there, but he missed a pot. He came up on the right side of the red, knocked it near the pocket, and Jeff has a decent chance of clearing these up. He's just thinking how he's going to go about it. We haven't got Al's commentary. He usually says things like, "Oh, my hair was different back then," and that's when I look different, stuff like that. I think my hair was a lot brown. I think I've got a lot more grey hairs than I did in that picture. That's a notable difference. I imagine Jeff doesn't look much different. There we go. He's missed it. Do you see differences when you look back at the old footage, Nick, to what you are now? Double. I think, Nick, you've shown steady improvement throughout the years. It's a case of keeping that going. Wow. That's a foul, I believe. But he's come off the cushion, knocked a yellow into the middle. That was quite something, Nick. Did you see that?
Yes, there was. Unlucky. I'm very unlucky.
I mean, hang on, he's still on. That wouldn't have been a foul. I mean, he missed the yellow completely, come back and knocked his other yellow into the middle. He's left himself a long yellow here into the middle or the corner. He's powered it and he's missed it this time. I think 9-ball might suit Jeff better. I mean, like, powering him in, don't they? Got bigger pockets. I think he'd lose a white so much. I don't think he'd ever get through a match not being free-fold. With the bigger pockets, I think his white is going in every shot though. That's the thing.
Yes, I think he'd have been in trouble.
Oh, right. Is that going in the middle or not? That's a question.
Who knows?
Well, I'll give you the result of this one, and it was Al and Kavanagh 4, Jeff Povey 0, which meant that if I was to beat Ron on the other table, then the Little Sutton Shield would return after the rest of the world won it the previous year. So Al did probably knock this red in and not the black in, or if he didn't, he eventually won the frame. And I think we've not got much more time, have we, Nick? Any closing thoughts?
It looks like the doubles cost of a team the game really.
Yeah, I don't. It was nice to see them come back, and I think they knew they were ahead in the match anyway, quite comfortably at 5-2. So they knew there wasn't a lot of pressure on them, but they would have liked to. I mean, sure, as a team, we always went for Little Sutton. We wanted to win every game. Even so, there wasn't so much pressure. I think if there's more pressure, then Al might have got Simon playing a bit more conservatively. I think Sean and Jeff definitely went for it. I think they had to. I think a couple of times they left Sean with an easier finish. I think.
Yeah.
And considering Simon played a wild shot at the end, not the black in, I think if there was more onus on that match, it wouldn't have gone in. He would have played a different shot, maybe. But we see that Big Al beats Jeff. But anyway, we're not here to look at singles this year, are we? We're here to look at the doubles. And any differences between Big Al's performance this week and the other matches we've seen in this series?
Yeah, I don't think he's played as well as he can this week, and that he hasn't played so negative, hasn't he?
Yeah, we will rejoin for another episode, possibly revisiting the Shield from 2 years prior to this. That's an American-Canadian word. But we will probably see more of myself and Big Al, or you'll have access to the links for that match, hopefully, of me and Al playing what he calls some great pool that we played together as a doubles team. But I think in doubles, I think Al typically is the safety player, leaving someone like Simon or myself to be attacking. It'd be interesting if he was playing doubles with Ronnie, whether he'd possibly be more attacking. We've seen him play with the likes of Gary Maddox, Cliff Hurst, and others. Have you ever played doubles with Al, Nick?
No.
No.
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
We've probably seen him play with his. I think even like his cousin Jack was the more attacking of the two, but we do see Al play good attacking stuff at times. Like I remember went to the Little Sutton Legion with him and he beat me 8-4 or something and I was never in it.
I don't even know if you've even had a game with Al at all.
Well, apart from the ones we've recorded and we showed in the previous podcasts,
I don't think I've ever played against him. I don't think I've had a league match or anything against him.
As Al said, he always comes up against Ronnie. So he draw Ronnie a lot more than he drew anyone else. So you probably just didn't get drawn against him very much. So we will rejoin, but we'll leave it today. We had the option possibly of Marcus Turner coming on and talking about his second series of the summer bike rides, but I think that will wait for another time. And well, I hope you've enjoyed us, and we'll see you for one extra episode probably. If we don't, I hope you've enjoyed us revisiting some doubles games, and the next time you might hear from us will be the Christmas 2023 special. So yeah, cheers for joining us again, Nick.
You're welcome.
And let's get that game down in Chester. See if we can get some boys signed on for your Piper team. I think you've got a very good chance there, haven't you? Already 5th in the Chester Thursday League 2nd Division.
Yeah, but I've played a few less games than everybody else.
And you've played a few less games. So.
Yeah, so it's still good to get up, do better than I have so far.
So on that optimistic note, going forward, it's taken 3 series of podcasts of getting the word out there, but I think you've eventually found a good team to play in, one that you're happy with, so that's good. Before this goes over an hour and 10 minutes, we'll leave it there, will we, Nick? And we'll say Merry Christmas again, will we? It's been more like a winter day today. Last week it was very hot, but this week, recording at the university has been pretty wet and dreary. So, albeit I'm still wearing shorts. So when you're listening to this, it will be probably in the winter months. So just think of how nice it was back when we recorded these in June. So, and by which time, Nick, you're still going to be playing for the Piper, aren't you? Yeah, tell us you are. Yeah, you definitely are. Okay, well, hold us to that. Merry Christmas, folks, once again, and have a happy New Year.
Yes.
Catch you for one other one, maybe. Yeah, bye, Nick.
Bye.
Bye, folks.
Take your Rav.
Yeah, trying to be anyway.
So first frame.
No, seriously, come and see us tomorrow in the morning because we're getting that sort of time. Come and see us before. It's about 11 o'clock.
That's another week, you know, to two.
Yeah, come and see us in the morning because I'll get that sort of time. Let's go away from that thing.
Yeah, you can see that.
the right twist, you got that right side.
You're going to come off a caution anyway, aren't you? So. I wasn't so good though.
No, one good, one bad. I'd say I'm an average player. That was a superb shot, mate. Probably get that together. I'll blame the table one.
Go for that, I was at 2, is it, yeah?
Created by Gibson and taken by Mraz. Put him far away as far as the turn. The tie's concerned.
Maybe that's a good.
I'll get my act together now, right? It's that short. On its way.
Potted that, mate. Shot.